Okay, this is looking pretty good. Um, I feel like the tree is maybe. Well, I guess that's alright. I see it from that angle. I don't think this backdrop thing is really holding up. I'm not sure if that's meant to be a background in the distance. Maybe if you put it further away and much bigger and out of focus, you'd be getting away with it. When I opened the Maya file, I was unable to get the textures to link. Um, when you're working in Maya, you want to work within a Maya project. So you've got, it looks to me like you've got your project set to the default project, which is why the workspace.ml files here and the default project is included in the archive scene. And then it looks like you have other files in here. And you have some files in your source images directory and scene files in your scenes directory. But somehow it's not all linking up. So just make sure you set your project before you open the file and all the texture images are in the source images directory. I think the geometry is looking really good, what you've done here. And I like the tree. I'm wondering if you modeled that yourself or downloaded it. It sort of looks, just because of the way it's built, it doesn't really. And then the leaves. Um, the surface is looking good. So yeah, I think the main thing is, making sure the textures get linked up by setting your project when you open it and save it, and because I can't see them here right now. And then I think doing something else with the background. I mean, maybe it's about kind of shooting it in such a way that we're getting as little of that as possible. Maybe you got like lower angles where you just see sky. You don't want to have anything where you kind of have to deal with a sort of an infinite um, backdrop. So, oh yeah, and you had these images as well, which look interesting. Very gray. We'll cover lighting and rendering in a later module. So, yeah, I'm not sure I buy these backdrop walls. I don't think that's working now. So you might try something different from that, or just put them way in the distance, or maybe you can just render it out with an alpha channel and add something in After Effects as a backdrop, as sort of a painted backdrop. I mean, conceptually, I like the idea of a painted backdrop, but you have this big corner on here right now, and I think it's sort of too close and too in focus to really work. Um, and I think that it doesn't appear to me that this is textured at all. It's just solid colors, and I think that you have to have a somewhat consistent look. Like this can't be just solid brown if this is this highly detailed slate texture and this tree has all this detail. It's like this. You kind of have to be consistent, and also this ground here should be. Also, it doesn't look like something a tree would grow out of here. It looks like I don't know what that looks like, some kind of painted wood or I don't know what. Um, but it doesn't look like dirt and grass and ground that a tree would grow out of. So you might want to modify this ground if we're going to see it. Decide what kind of camera angle we'll see and make sure everything is detailed and kind of fleshed out, but in an even way, so that, like, again, you don't have like a very detailed texture here and then none on that one.